What's up, guys? Got another UFC video here today. It's going to be on the UFC on Fox 19 card, TEIXEIRA versus Evans, and I'm going to be doing the predictions for the Fox prelims. As you guys can see right here, there's 4 fights on the Fox prelims. Actually, I already reviewed, well, not reviewed, but I already predicted this fight right here. I already did my pick for this one. It was on the Fight Pass prelims, but I guess they bumped it up because Hendo and the Machida fight, you know, that fight's done already. They took it off the card. So since I already did this fight, I'm not going to talk about this one, but just know I picked Islam. But alright, let's go ahead and get started on my picks, guys. So we got McGee against Santiago. So this is a lot of these fights are very close, guys, so you know, kind of like close matchups. So you got Santiago, a very good striker, and you got McGee, well-rounded fighter. He's all around, throws a lot of volume, as you can see by his significant strikes. He has a lot of volume, and he's recently coming off a win. I'm going ahead and loading up their pages so you guys can check out some of their info real quick. So for Court McGee, loading his page up. Well-rounded, heart, stamina. This guy has great cardio. I didn't even know his reach was that long, but 76-inch reach. That's pretty decent reach. As you can see, his last win was against Marcio, and that was in December 12th, 2015. So very recently, he won that fight by decision. And the guy he fought was like a karate type of fighter. And yeah, he used his takedowns, used his striking, used that pressure pretty much to, you know, win the fight. And then we go on to Santiago here. Aggressiveness, strength, and movement. Yeah, I would add high level striking to that also. This guy's a great striker. He's also pretty long, 73-inch reach, and he's tall. His last fight, December 10, 2015, so also very recent, and he knocked out someone in the first round, Andreas Stahl, which was I think they were saying that's a Swedish wrestler or something like that. And that guy was able to get 2 takedowns on him, though. That's one thing to note there. But pretty much Santiago dominated that fight on the feet, and most of the time this guy stays on the feet. He dominates people. He's a beast on the feet. You know, he has that knockout power. You guys see his percentage there, 55% of wins by knockout. So this guy's a striker, guys. Doesn't have much of a ground game. He does have some submission wins. I don't know how he got those submission wins. Let me go ahead and take a look right here. Submission, 2 by guillotine, 2 armbar, kimura, rear naked choke, and an undisclosed submission. Yeah, but pretty much, guys, this guy's not a submission artist. You know, in the UFC so far, this guy has just shown his striking, and his ground game is also not too good. But from what I heard, he's training at American Top Team, I think, and you know, he should be working really, you know, really good on that takedown defense. I mean, against Andreas Stahl, which was you know, a really good wrestler, that guy was able to get 2 takedowns on him very early in the fight. But after that, you know, he didn't do much with the takedowns. You know, he got back up. And Court McGee here, you know, he's not really a wrestler. If you guys check his takedown average, it does do takedowns. His takedown average is not as good though as someone like Andreas Stahl. So, I mean, McGee doesn't really have that type of wrestling like Stahl does, so, you know, that's something to note. So yeah, guys, for this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Santiago. I think the striking is gonna be too much. McGee's well-rounded, but he's an all-rounder, but he doesn't excel at one thing. But he is a tough guy. This guy has not been finished, but I think this time Santiago's gonna be able to finish him, guys. This guy has some major power. If it stays on the feet for too long, I think Santiago busts, you know, some really good combinations and lights him up. Also, I think McGee's going to be a little bit too slow too also. So pretty much on the feet, just a clear advantage for Santiago, and I think Santiago could keep this on the feet. And if he can't, well, pretty much McGee's going to have to take over that fight, guys. McGee does have great cardio and good amount of volume with his strikes, so, you know, just know that. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Santiago, guys, and I got him winning this fight by, you know, this is kind of hard because McGee doesn't really get finished, but I think Santiago get this fight done. I'd say, looking at his track record, finishes a lot of fights in the first round. McGee's going to be too tough, so I say Santiago gets a second round finish, guys, TKO or knockout, and that's going to be my pick. Alright, next fight, we got Bethe Correia against Raquel. So, you guys already know Bethe lost to Ronda Rousey in her last fight where she got knocked out. Yeah, that was pretty much, they were just brawling, and yeah, she got knocked out. Pennington here is coming off a win against Jessica Andrade, I'm pretty sure. Let me go ahead and double check here. Loading up the page. I might as well load up Bethe's page too while we're at it. Alright, so well-rounded is her summary for Raquel Pennington. She does, she is pretty well-rounded. She has good striking, good boxing, some okay kicks, very good submissions. As you can see, her last win coming by submission, and then her other win before that against Ashley Evans-Smith, she also got a submission win. So, she does have some submission wins, some submission skills, especially with her choke, so you got to watch out for that. Bethe here, summary, striking, ground and pound, and jiu-jitsu. I haven't seen much of her jiu-jitsu or, ground and pound, really. I just seen her pretty much just box in her last fights that she won against Duke and Shayna Baszler, mostly using her boxing. But she's for me, she's too slow, guys, and she doesn't have a really long reach either. I mean, I guess she doesn't. Also, she doesn't have too much power. I think she only has like 1 or 2 knockouts in her record. So she doesn't have too much power. And Rocky here is very tough, very durable. So I don't think Bethe could get this fight done with her striking, guys. So pretty much what I'm trying to say here is I think Pennington's gonna get this fight, guys. I think Pennington's too well-rounded. I know Bethe's been training at AKA. I think I was following her for a little bit, and I forgot how long ago that was. But yeah, she was training at AKA. And I don't know if she's still there or not. But I know she's improving her game. But I think Raquel here is just a little bit too well-rounded. I think she has the chokes. I think she has the faster hands. Pennington has some really underrated boxing, I think. And I think if it stays standing, I think Pennington can light her up with those punches. Bethe's going to be too slow. Yeah, I just don't think she could do, really that good on the feet against Pennington. And if she tries to go for a takedown or something, Pennington has that threat, with that guillotine choke. She has the submissions that she could do. She got some chokes. So, I think this is a close fight. And, I want to say Bethe has a chance here, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Pennington, guys. I think she can get this done on the feet. And if it gets to before it gets to the ground, if Bethe's going for a takedown, even though she doesn't really use takedowns, Pennington's gonna get a choke in, and that's pretty much it, guys. Also, Pennington's a little bit longer, she's gonna have reach advantage, so I think Pennington just beats her up on the feet, guys. So that's gonna be my prediction, guys. I got Pennington winning, and I think Pennington either gets a late 3rd round finish, either by TKO or submission, or just a decision win, guys. So that's gonna be my prediction. Next, so this is the featured fight for the Fox prelims. We got Dariush against Kessa. Both these fighters very similar. Both really good ground games, and also their stand-up games have been getting better. But also, since they're very similar, there's someone who has the edge here, and I think Dariush is the one who has the edge. Dariush has better multi-striking, also has a better ground game. The only advantage I see here for Kessa would be his reach. He does have really good reach, but for everything else, I think Dariush is just the better fighter here, because he has the better striking, the better ground game. But I mean, Kessa is he is a beast, so you never know, if it stays on the feet, Kessa could use that reach and maybe put up some good combinations. But I think on the ground, it's just a clear-cut win for Dariush, because he has a way better ground game, with his credentials. So I mean, it's kind of a close fight, because they both have very similar skill sets. They match up really good against each other. All right, hold up, guys. I'm gonna stop my Bandicam real quick, and I'm gonna reset it right now. Hold up. All right, guys, I'm back. So like I'm saying, this is a very close matchup. I just think Dariush here is just a little bit better in both aspects, and in the striking and the grappling. yeah, I think he's going to be able to get this fight done on the feet. I don't think he hits the ground. If it does, I think Dariush is just going to be better on the ground. And, you know, it's a very close matchup, but I got to lean with Dariush here. I think he's just a little bit better everywhere. Besides Kessa here having the reach advantage and also being durable. But yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and go with Dariush here, guys. And I think he gets a decision win here. Alright, so let's go ahead and recap here, guys. So Islam's going to get this win. That's going to be my prediction. I already talked about this fight on my previous video on the Fight Pass prelims, so I'm not going to go over that. Next, we got McGee against Santiago. I'm going with Santiago here. I think he gets this done with his striking, improved takedown defense, and yeah, I think he gets this done, and I think he gets a finish in the second round by TKO or knockout. Next, I got Pennington here. I think she gets it done with her boxing, with her hands. If for some reason bethe goes for takedowns, I think Pennington could threaten with the guillotine choke, which she's really good at. And yeah, I think the reach advantage is gonna help Pennington land those boxing combinations. Bethe's also, you know, good with her hands, but you know, I think she's a little bit too slow, and I think Pennington can get this done, guys. So that's gonna be our prediction. I got Pennington winning, and it's either going to be a decision or maybe a late finish. Maybe in the third round, Pennington might get a maybe even a TKO or a submission. Well, obviously it's going to be a TKO or submission, right, guys? But I think more than likely it's going to be a submission. But she could get a TKO because bethe did get knocked out her last fight. You know, her chin might be a little bit, you know, a little weaker now or something, you know. But if not, it's going to be a decision win, and that's all I got to say for that fight. Next, so Dariush and Kessa. I'm picking Dariush here, guys. I think he's just a little bit better everywhere. You know, I think he's going to have the better striking, the better grappling. And yeah, I think this fight stays on the feet. I think Dariush uses his jab, uses his leg kicks, and gets this fight done, guys. So I think he wins by decision. So that's going to be it for my predictions, guys. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Before I go, don't forget my description below. I'm going to post a graphic or a written summary of these fights for you guys who have problems with understanding English and can read English instead. I'm going to do a little graphic for you guys and have the link below. Also, if you guys haven't enjoyed DraftKings yet, I got the link below. You know, if you guys want to try and make some money, you know, you guys are good with your picks, but you guys don't play DraftKings, then, you know, how about you guys try your skills, you know, with your picks, and, you know, try to make some money with it. And yeah, my DraftKings link is there below if you guys want to make some money. And yeah, guys, that's all I really got to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this prediction video. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.